Hi, I'm Sue and I'm your garden guru from Garden Shop, and today we're talking about focal points. Now, we've got the opportunity here, Bethel and myself, to be here in this lovely environment on this small holding, and we've decided that we're going to make a focal point behind us where it goes through from this little gap in the fence to the back. Now, as you can remember, we spoke about sort of look and feel, and you can see that the feel that we've got here is pretty rustic with a horse fence made out of wood, etc. So we are going to use that rustic feel, that rustic look in order to create our focal point. And we walked along here and we found an old wheelbarrow, and we thought, well, that's just the thing that we're going to be using. So let's get started, Bethel. Are you ready? Yes. Come, let's go. Will you get us some potting soil there, Bethel? You can see we've placed our wheelbarrow here at an angle, and we're going to now fill it with potting soil, sort of spilling out of the wheelbarrow. And then I've got some white impatiens that we are going to plant into that potting soil, and then just to further accentuate it, we've got some white pebbles which will spread in between once we are done. So let's start by putting in some potting soil. I think we're going to need another bag, don't you think, Bethel? Yes. Maybe half a bag. Let's see. Okay, let me spread it. You get another bag. Once we put the stones on top of the potting soil, it will also help to keep it down so that it doesn't wash away. So we're going to put a bit more potting soil. Yes, a bit more to this corner here, Bethel. Let's get some in here. There we go. And I'm just sort of pressing it down a little bit. Right. I think about 2 more handfuls. What do you think, Bethel?
Yeah.
Right. That should do the trick. So now I'm just going to shape it a little bit over here where I want our impatiens to go in. There we go. Take this side out here. So you can imagine when the impatiens are going to be flowering, it's going to have this white stripe going all the way down. So we are now going to plant some impatiens. Are you going to plant from that side, Bethel? We've got some nice ones. Nice new impatiens for the spring. Newly arrived at the nursery. And we're just taking them out of their containers. And I'm going to plant them pretty close together. And remember, if you want your display to look good very quickly, then giving them some food wouldn't go amiss. As I say, I'm going to plant them pretty close together. The roots aren't very big yet, but eventually, as the roots grow in, that will also help to keep the soil down. So I think if you start from the top there, Bethel, let's plant some here. All the way down. Get one here. Some here at the bottom. I'm going to grab some there by you, stealing some Bethel. Now the potting soil already has nutrients in it, so you'll note that I didn't actually add any fertilizer to the soil. But if you want to, after you've planted them, you can give them a bit of multi-feed or nitrosol just to keep them going. But as I say, the potting soil already has nutrients in it, so that should already help quite a bit. Getting there, slowly but surely. Lots of little impatiens. Now this would be easy to replace when winter comes. And you can put some primulas or primroses or even some cyclamens in here. The spot where we are is pretty shady, thus we've selected the impatiens which will do very well in this shady area. Open up the little plants, and you can see we're already starting to get that cascading feeling. And I'm securing them nicely as well as I put them in. Ethel, do you have that secateurs?
Yes, please.
Let's just cut this leaf here, because this one seems to be in the way a little bit. Yeah, both of them. There we go. Get that out of the way so we don't have it obscuring our little focal point here. Get another one in here. Put one up there. Bethel, can you put one in that top corner there for us, please? Nice little jolly fellows, these impatiens. Once they start flowering, they don't stop for the entire season. And we've got another 4 left there. Let's follow them. You can maybe put another one in there if you can, Bethel. And let's put one in here. Another one in there. Let's see, put that one down here maybe. There we go. Now we're just making sure that they're all nice and secure. Bethel, you can bring us some white stones. Go. Right, we've secured our little impatiens here, and I've now got some white pebbles here, and I'm going to start putting some white pebbles over the soil here. We can just turn this bag around, quite heavy. Getting some gardening exercise here. Right, so I'm going to start at the top, making sure that I don't fill up the spaces where our little plants are, all the way down, starting at the top, as I say. And the white pebbles shows off very nicely, and even at night it should make quite a nice show. There we go. Right, you can see we've now filled this area with some white gravel, and it really looks pretty, but we now need to do the little finishing touches. So I'm going to clean up. I'm going to give these little plants a good watering, and you must remember in due time these impatiens where they planted are basically going to fill this entire area. So I'm just hosing down all the dust from the pebbles, making sure our new little plants has got enough water. This side here we've got some white petunias because this side is getting some more sun. So we're repeating the white with the white impatiens, the white pebbles up to that line there, giving us beautiful movement as we go along. So I think that is watered for now. Let's just give these petunias a good watering too. Bethel, do you need some water?
No,
you sure? Okay, so that's done, all watered. And if we go through here now, you will see that we've created a lovely focal point in an area which was really very bland from the start. Thank you very much. I'm Sue. I'm your garden guru from Garden Shop, and this is my assistant Bethel, and we shall see you again next week on our next gardening workshop. You can follow us on our not our Facebook page, our website gardenshop.co.za, or you can email me with your questions, sueb@gardenshop.co.za. Thank you.